as a software QA test engineer, if you find a defect, you raise the defect and assign the defect to the developer. Then what you will be? What is the next process? So developer will fix the defect. They will reassign back to you. Then what you will do again?
Then as a tester, I'll be doing retesting and regression testing on that part.
Okay, very good. Excellent answer. So what you will be doing is you will be testing, making sure this defect is fixed. But you also said you also go into regression testing. What is regression testing? You test the existing functionality, making
Along
sure,
with the,
yeah,
yeah.
you
In
retest
the
the,
regression, yes, can I go ahead, Mr. Rao?
yes, please go ahead. Yeah,
Yeah, so in the regression testing, I'll be checking all the integrated components with that, so
hmm,
that everything that is associated with it, I'll make sure that it hasn't been affected with its functionality.
very good. Excellent. Yes. So we'll be retesting our existing functionality also to make sure the new changes or new fixes is not affecting the existing features. That's why you retest everything again. But there are hundreds of different test cases. It is not easy to test again after fixing multiple defects. So manual testing is a time taken process. So what is the solution for that?
To automate
Writing, yeah,
Yeah, exactly
automate, and
right. Yeah.
automated scripts. Yeah.
maybe
So
by
your
writing the automated test scripts, we can reduce the manual effort.
very good. So will be all the regression test cases or the new features once it is tested manually, verified everything works fine. We automate them and making sure it is ready to test anytime that new code is deployed. So tomorrow they added one more new feature here. Then we are testing the new feature, but we also have to test the existing features here, all these links. So if you automate all these, simple click button, or you can also schedule the automation script to test all the features whenever you want. In the real world, what we do is we automate the test cases, we create a Jenkins job and schedule the automation scripts to execute in the early mornings or maybe late evenings. We also integrate these automation test scripts with the CI/CD pipeline. Once the new latest code is deployed, and our automation test scripts will be triggered and test the existing features and making sure the new code, the new deployment, the new changes are not affecting any existing features. So that is the main key advantage of automating our existing test cases. So it's clear now, right? Why we need to automate.
Yes, Mr.
Yes.
Rao.
Okay. Now let's come into the like a picture why we are learning Selenium automation only, Selenium tool only. See,
Because Selenium supports multiple platforms and also supports different languages.
yes. So Selenium is basically first thing is it is a open source software, so everyone can just download and use it. But a lot of people can support that financially also. But if you want to just download and use for your company software, that is free. And also it supports many languages like Java, .NET, Python. So there are several languages are supported using Selenium automation scripts. Unless like Tosca, there is not. Tosca has a you don't need to write much scripts. It's like AI automated, but there's a lot of money involved, like you have to pay a lot of license fees and all that. But Selenium has so much flexibility and so many customization we can do. So it's all about how you customize your automation scripts, and every single features we can try to automate. Maximum percent of the test cases and functionality can be automated. And it has been from almost 20 years now. I think around 2006 they started, and now almost like 20 years now, or 18 years. So there are so many online groups, blogs, forums available to get some help if you stuck somewhere while you are working on automation scripts using Selenium. And since Java is most widely popular language and most of the applications are developed using Java, from our H2K Infosys, we teach Selenium automation testing using Java language. So let's since we discussed about real world scenario, right? This is a real world scenario we discussed, like why we need automation, how we need automation.
Sir, I have one question. How much Java knowledge is required to learn Selenium? Like I have zero knowledge.
Yes, that is where we are here to help you, to walk you through every step by step from the what is Java to how to develop the Java code for as an automation testing point of view. You are not a Java developer to develop the application. For example, let's say if you go to h2kinfosys.com, so you wanted to test whether this particular hyperlink is working or not. You are not developing the software to display this core space. What you are doing is you are making sure once you click enroll now button, is it button is working or not. That is your job. But how do you know this button? How do you identify using Java code? There are very simple methods already existing. Libraries are there. All you have to know is core Java, uh, uh, mainly core Java, which is like how to develop the classes, methods, and how to read different, identify these different objects on the screen. In a simple way, like let's say when we born, do we know how to walk or run?
No.
No, we don't know. But slowly, like our parents hold our hands and trained us on how to walk and how to run and how to jump and everything. But they are not every single day to hold your hand, right? First few days they helped us on things to be done, and we trained very well, and we are able to do everything whatever however we want to do, whatever we want to do. Similarly, here your instructor is holding your hand to making sure you are able to write Java code to automate the application in Selenium using Selenium. So that is the reason in our Selenium course, if you observe like course curriculum, introduction, like what is automation, why you need automation, all those stuff. A history of Selenium, like who developed this Selenium, all those. And core Java.
Core Java. Okay. So the
Yeah.
course will get that.
So core Java, like in automation framework, in the JDK, what is JDK? How to develop, how to download the Java, how to use the IDE tool. For example, here we mentioned Eclipse, but I just want to open Eclipse or IntelliJ. There are two different IDE tools where we can write the code, Java code. Okay. So I want to give you a simple example, right? So very simple example. Let's say if you go to file, new, and project, we are creating a new project. And what project is H2K Infosys Selenium training. So this is the location I'm saving my scripts. Add a sample code or generate code and all those tips. Okay, on this window, let's say. See, it generates some sample code also, but there are some plugins available for developers to make sure the code is properly implemented. Like there is something called Sonar Lint. Sonar Lint is integrated with this IDE tool to make sure we are writing proper Java code. If you miss something, let's say for example, here I removed semicolon. See here, once we remove semicolon, it says click here or press click here. See, insert semicolon. Just click insert is suggesting. So we have these plugins available for the Java developers or even for Selenium automation testers to write the code in simple and easy way. But here, as part of the Selenium automation testing, you are not developing the Java application. Please remember, this is very, very important. As a part of Selenium automation tester, you are not developing the application, you are testing the application, you are automating the functionality of the application. If you want to click this button, let's say if you want to click this button, you just need to know how to identify this button and click it. Just there are some methods dot click. So it will help you to identify all this stuff. But there are few things you should understand, and we're going to explore you. As I mentioned here, we talk about history of Java, like why Java and all those things, like Java content, like data types. Let's say, for example, you want to store one variable. Int means integer. Int a equal to 1. So, for example, I'm let's say you want to use like something like for loop, right? There are like conditional decision making. Conditional means if condition. So, what is the if condition means? If let's say int or let's say string means it is storing the characters, like let's say string first name equal to or Ahmad, let's say. Okay, if first name equal to let's say I did like this, right? See, once I enter brackets, it's automatically typing this ending, this closing here. See, once I enter, it's showing the system.out.println. Just to press the tab, it will print it. So it is easy to understand. Simple, this if condition. If first name equal to something, this is something. Else. See, when I enter, it says else is automatically printed. I did not type anything. Just press the tab and press this. See, automatically these things are coming. So name is not available, let's say. Okay. So let's save this and click run button. So here, see hello and welcome. Not, what is this called? Not is not valid, right? Name is not valid, sorry. Name is not valid. So why name is not valid? See here, so name is not valid.
I think you have given a wrong data type.
No, just check this and check this. Anyone can still tell me the what is wrong here?
The uppercase
The
and the
condition name is mismatch.
Name is
No,
uppercase and
yeah.
this M start with M.
uppercase and the lowercase. Correct.
Yeah, lowercase. It's not match.
Yes.
But there are some functions. Ignore the case. Dot ignore case. Dot to lowercase or ignore case equals ignore case. So there are some methods. See, once you click, it's showing all those methods. You don't have to remember every single thing. But by practicing, you know what to use and what not to use and all those things. String is a data type, and first name is a variable. Variable is nothing but to store the values. Variable means store the value. But here you know the mistake is. So that is why it's coming to else condition. What we understand is when the if condition is executing, when the else condition is executing. If this is fail, it goes to here. See, these are the basic concepts you should understand to start automating using Selenium. I'm just giving some fundamentals about how the things work, like for loop, how the for loop should work, how the while loop should work, how the if condition should work. These are generic programming things, concepts. That's why we covered how the loop is working. String classes, string. Like what is class means, what is object is, what are the functions we are using. If something errors, how to use the errors. So these are the concepts we discuss before we go into the actual Selenium concepts. You see, then we go to the web element locator, all these called Selenium concepts. So this is how our classes are. We are going to teach one topic, we give some assignments to you, and you follow the instructions and practice and come up with some questions. You may have some problems, so you will resolve the problems. But here the key point is you must have to practice. If you don't practice and you ask me, you will keep complaining, hey, I'm not getting this, I'm not getting that, then definitely you won't get if you don't practice. If you don't understand, definitely ask question. Hey, I don't understand what is if condition means. Simple thing. If you start the engine, car will start. Simple condition, right? Forget about all this logic. If press start button, what happens if press start button? Car example. Engine should
The car
start.
should start.
Yeah, engine
The
should
car will
start, or car engine should start. Else means what? You are not
should
pressing the
not
start
start.
button.
It should not start.
Yeah, it should not start. Simple. Same thing. If first name is Manju means you are welcome Manju. But is Manju is correct word, correct spelling or properly written here? Uppercase, lowercase, everything. You want to ignore case, then use some methods. Or if you want exactly same, you have to write it properly. Same. So these are the basic things you should understand and catch things and practice. Sometimes I may not understand few things immediately. It doesn't mean that I am not qualified to learn Selenium. Mamisha, Somdat, Ahmad. My question is, I'm not a fast learner. I'm unable to catch what is if condition is. Did it mean that I'm not able to learn Selenium?
No,
So what I have to do?
keep practicing.
Yes, exactly right. So you have to keep practicing and get it done. That's all. Your goal is to get it done. You just practice it. I'm not a politician. I'm not talking about politics, but I just want to give a simple example. Trump is, how old is Trump? Donald Trump, our ex-president of US. Approximately 78, right? I know we don't remember, but he's 78 years old. Why he is traveling entire US and campaigning every city and town to compete with Kamala Harris? He is a billionaire. He has tons of money. Why he has to struggle a lot 24 hours? He's not sleeping at all and working, campaigning everywhere, every single city and town and every village. Why he has to do that? His ambition is to become a president. Same thing with Kamala Harris. She's nowhere to somewhere in vice president. She just came from some middle class family. She don't have any, no, not much family support or all those things. Maybe her mother supported, if you know her background. Just become attorney and become a vice president. Because her ambitions, her goals are strong. That is where you need to think. Oh, this Java is very critical. I don't know what is if condition. Then you never get into the job. Just take the motivation from these people, like how they become from zero to vice president and presidents. Just because I have billions of dollars, it doesn't mean that you are going to win the elections. You need to have a talent. You need to have a energy. You need to travel every single person to meet everyone, to talk about entire world situations. Again, I'm just a disclaimer. I'm not a politician. I'm not supporting anyone. I just want to motivate you, like how these people, even 78 years old person, or maybe the person who is don't have anything in the background and become a vice president, or Elon Musk, he just worked as a paper boy when he was started going to college. Their ambitions, goals are high end. They're dedicated. They're working hard to get the task done. If your motivation, your target is to get a Selenium job, all you have to do is just practice at home. You don't have to travel everywhere to ask anyone to get a job, give a job. If you are technically strong and submit the job profile, make a good resume, and we are here to help you from the basics to advanced, from what is Java to how to develop Java code to automate the applications. And at the end of the course, we will help you to build the resume, review your resume, conduct mock interviews, make sure you are able to answer the questions, and how to talk to the recruiters to handle the interview questions, how to submit the resumes to different vendors and clients, how to negotiate the price, how to build your LinkedIn profile to get the job and successfully work on the project. We are here to help you to step by step from basics to get into the job. But here the key point is you as a student, either Ahmad or Somdata, Gautami, whoever it is, you have to practice. Then you are able to get into the job. I hope you understand what is Selenium, what is automation testing, what we have to learn, how we have to learn, what is our goal, how to achieve that goal. Is it?
Just one question.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So this course will be taught by you, or will there be any other faculty teaching this?
Yeah, we have other faculties also teaching, but I will be involving some topics.
Okay. Can you share the name of the faculty, because I'm already enrolled in many of the courses, so I'm familiar with many of them. So if you
Yeah,
can tell
we
me
have
the name.
Sudhir and Santosh and Srinivas. So it
Okay.
depends on their availability. One of the instructor,
Mm-hmm.
mostly I think Sudhir might be available for the current batch, but I will check with
Okay.
the team and I will ask our team to contact you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And how long this course is, like a 6, 7 week? How much long?
It will be around 2.5 months to 3 months.
Oh, okay.
So along with the course, do we get any kind of certifications for Selenium or?
Yes, end of the course, you will get a course completion certificate.
Mm-hmm.
But one important thing in IT job market, if you want to get into the job, you need to have hands-on practice, hands-on experience, build a good professional resume, and work with the recruiters. That is the key to get into the job. Certification is an additional advantage, but at the end of the course, you will get a course completion certificate.
So do you have any tie-ups with the consultancies or any kind of such thing?
Yeah, we do have work with multiple clients and vendors, but again, it's all about our like how we are building our resume and everything ready. So definitely we will help you to get the job, but our biggest problem is you should be ready with everything by taking help from us, and they will start working on marketing your profile.
We have to do the Java course, like the separate Java course that H2K offers to learn this?
No, part of the Selenium automation, we are going to cover the Java. Like that is what I explained in our course content. This is the Selenium course content.
Yeah, yeah.
We cover
Okay, I
introduction to
start.
automation, core Java concepts, automation frameworks, Java topics. All these Java topics will be covered. Then we are jumping into Selenium. Before going to learning Selenium, you are learning Java.
So there will be no need to do the separate Java course
No,
to learn.
there is no separate Java course. Part of the Selenium course, you will be learning Java.
So do we get any notes related to this, sir?
Yeah, you will get a lot of
Or
materials, notes, class videos.
okay, for how many months we can access that notes and videos?
Notes are like lifetime access. For videos and live notes are lifetime access.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Even you can repeat the courses also for certain time period.
Okay.
Is there any Selenium certification that's like external, like market recognized?
No, we don't need any specific Selenium certification from external, but it's not like ISTQB certification and all those.
Okay.
But this is an open source, so all you have to do is practice very well and build a good resume and work on finding a job. So if you have good resume and good technical skills, that is the key point to get the job. Of course, if you have all the certifications and all those, that is definitely helpful to you. That's an additional advantage, but main focus is technically you should be strong.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any questions, Ahmad, Gautami, Manju, Mamisha, Maliha? And please drop your
Oh, Mr.
yeah. Please drop your contact information in the private the chat panel. Just select my name and send the message. Okay, folks. If you have any questions, so
the classes are for all the days in a week, or in a 2 or 3 days a week?
you usually connect alternative days because you need to have some time to practice.
Okay, so 2 days, right?
Yeah, 3 days.
3 days, okay.
Yeah.
And the
Like
most probably the timing is like 9 o'clock time.
yeah, like we have multiple schedules, but the current batch
Okay,
we are enrolling for 9 p.m. batch.
okay,
So this
yes,
is 1 hour class?
Yeah, 1 to 1.5 hour time. Like sometimes we schedule for 1 hour, but it goes beyond 1 hour.
okay. Like I already enrolled for the, like I'm also in a IIT workforce, so that class is like 8 to 9. So I'm just asking you, so my class
Yeah,
are not complete.
yeah,
Okay,
it will
thank
be
you.
9 to 10, so it won't conflict your schedule.
Okay, yes, that's good. Thank you.
Yeah, you will.
9 to 10 EST, right, sir?
Yeah, correct. Yes.
So when is this class going to begin?
Yeah, I will ask one of our team member to contact you. They will help you the schedule.
Oh, okay. All
We'll
right.
be starting so very soon in next couple of days.
Couple of days. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, thanks everyone. Thank you for joining this session. Have a wonderful rest of the evening. Take care.